go away automatically. So you have to realize before you can conquer it, you must realize that it exists and it is a real fear, and you have to act upon hard. You have to take planned action, or you have to take very considerate and constructive actions to fix that problem. Where is the problem? So, and in other words, I mean, although most of the fear are psychological, worry, tension, embarrassment, or panic all stems from the mismanaged or negative thought. But simply knowing the breeding ground of fear doesn't cure the fear, right? Because fear is real and we must recognize it. Having said that, rather than thinking that it is just imagination and it will go away automatically, it is going to happen. You know, it is not going to happen ever. For an instance, I'll try to I would like to put one example here. Let's suppose one doctor diagnose infection. I mean, doctor discovered that you are getting infected with one disease. So they don't stop there. They go ahead, they proceed to fix it. They go ahead with treatment, and then only it is cured. So the same way, mental infection can be cured only by diagnose the problem, and then we have to take certain medicine that is proven treatment. So whatever is established treatment for that, we have to take certain tools to fix that. As part of the treatment, there could be many treatments to fix this mental infection. So as part of the treatment, one has to understand all confidence is acquired. It is developed. In order for you to have or feel confidence, you have to get it. You have to acquire it. The people who radiate confidence, who are at ease all the time, everywhere, who have conquered worry. So they have acquired it. They have got this confidence. Every bit of it, they have got it. So we have to understand this fact that for every problem we have to take action. In action will only strengthen that fear, and it might lead you know to more problems. So that is the basic idea of this book, that in order for us to build confidence, to overcome or conquer our fear, we have we do not we cannot just sit idle and uh, take things in that way that it is just the imagination. Like most people say that it is psychological, and it is just a kind of mental state. What we think, the same our mind reacts the same way. So the central idea of this book is, or this chapter is, about taking action to empower that. And the fear is all about our uh, incapability, I would say. Let me Because I can correlate this one of my example. It is long back. Let me put it in that way, that long back we had an excursion, and we were some team members, where we went there, and it had some adventurous activities. So we were asked to jump from a small hill to the river. So I found 80% of the people in our group were very frightened, and they were so panicked to do that. And I also discovered that only 20%, I mean 20% were very relaxed, and they were joyful, and they were looking like that they are gonna enjoy something, right? So what was the difference? Later on, very soon, we came to know that they are swimmers, because they have already prepared, because they are prepared, only they are relaxed. They know that nothing is going to happen, because they know that if something will go wrong, they can swim and they can save themselves. That's why they, I mean, it was showing their preparation, well preparation, and well, you know planned action taken sometimes ago to overcome that problem. That was the central idea of this book, and we have so many things to learn from it. And in crux, I would say that what I can learn and apply in this future, that action cures fear. So that is the one tagline of this book. And also put positive thoughts in your brain. It is just a kind of memory bank. So whenever you are sitting relaxed, whenever you are thinking of your past, so it should be very positive, feeling you should feel. So you should not go in a negative direction. So whatever thought you are keeping in your mind, it should be all positive. Third is that sometimes, I mean, that is a very common uh, uh, you know phenomena that people have. Most of us have public fearing. If we are asked to present something on a stage, we start shivering, right? So this is a very common problem we have. That is a
six
common
six
potential fear. Oh, okay, I'm
six
just
minute.
wrapping up. So uh, so we have to understand the perspective of people, and we have to get that understanding attitude. So if we are able to connect with people, understanding them, so we would never, get fear in front of them. And practice well. That is the another a good, tool that have been taught or preached by the author. So that was, that's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilesh, for sharing some good ideas with us. We really appreciate your time and your ideas. Now, time for me to move to presenter number 4. But before that, I would like to make one announcement to everybody. In this technology Zoom, we have some limitations. Like we cannot schedule a meeting more than 40 minutes. So this meeting will end in another 9 minutes. I will notify everybody once we are done with 5 more minutes. Like if this meeting is going to end, then what I have done is I have created another meeting. So you just have to click on the meeting and you will log in back again. I just have to end this meeting, and then you can click on the same link and you all will be in the same meeting. That helps. Is everybody clear on that?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So we have got 8 minutes and 44 seconds. So I think I will ask Dilip to keep track of time for Sakti, please. Everybody, please welcome Sakti. He is my friend and a very good orator. Please have a round of applause for him. Go ahead, Sakti.
Yeah. Hello to everyone. So I will be talking about my fourth chapter. That chapter number 4 is how to think big. So in this chapter, the author has tried to explain how to think big, how big thinkers react or act and express themselves in different situations. So success is not measured in salary or college degree or family background. They are always measured by the size of their thinking. Big thinkers are specialists in creating optimistic image in their own mind as well as in the other's mind. So in this chapter, author has given certain techniques which we can do, which can follow to become a big thinker. To become a big thinker, we need to use always positive, cheerful words and phrases to describe yourself, to describe others. Use words like promising, use words like victory, use words like happiness. Don't use words like failure, defeat, and grief. Suppose I'm giving you example how big thinkers think. Suppose I'm leading a team and I say to my team, sorry guys, we have failed in certain project. What my team members will see? They will see defeat, they will see failure, they will be disheartened. If I say same thing in other way, like, hi team, I have some other approach of doing this particular project. So what my team member will find? They will find hope, they will find encouragement. So this is the attitude of a positive thinker. A big thinker always visualizes things what will be in future. He doesn't stuck at the present. He always thinks of the future. He always try to add value in his skills. He always try to value other people's life. A big thinker always focus on big objective. They give certain time for big thinking. They set high goals. They believe that they can succeed and they will win. Apart from that, whatever I have learned from this chapter is going to help me a lot. I with this chapter, I came to know that I should think of present. I should think of my present job, and the next promotion depends mostly on how I will be thinking on my current job. So I have to look the bigger picture. I have to work to achieve that target. And I'm 100% agree with the author, and I think that chapter was really motivating and have successfully communicated the idea that big thinkers get big thing and the small thinkers get a small thing. This is the biggest message. We need to think positive. Suppose I am leading a I have two members of same category, same technical skills. One is coming to office and doing his work and going to his home, and other guy is having same skill, but he is able to communicate, he is able to transfer his knowledge to other members. So I am asking all of you present here, which guy you will select? You will select the person who is able to transfer his learnings and knowledge. That is the importance of a big thinker. I would like to put few examples in which the author has tried to convey this message, how what is the difference between a normal thinker and a big thinker. Normal thinker sees future as a limited, but a bright thinker, a big thinker sees future as a promising. He is a normal thinker, they will just avoid to do work, but a big thinker will look for more work, will look for other options to help others. Normal thinkers will compete with the average people, but a big thinker will always compete with the best. And apart from that, one thing I want to tell from this story, that if you want to be a big thinker, then stop complaining. Stop 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 complaining about others, and just think of better, just think of better friends and family. Just try to convey message. At last, I want to point one quote from this chapter itself: you are better than you think. So just do that.
Thank
Help others. Thank you.
Thank you, Sakti, for sharing words of wisdom with us. Definitely, we are inspired to visualize and use all the positive words. Thanks, and I appreciate your time. As I said, we will end this meeting right now, and I'm going to start another meeting. Another meeting. So you just have to log into that meeting, and you will be inside that meeting. That makes sense to everybody. And then
Yeah,
Is it the same link?
yeah, it is the
Okay.
same link. You
That's
just
what I
have to
thought.
click on that. I just have to
Okay.
start that meeting. Okay.
Deal.
We're excited to see you soon there. Okay, let me end this meeting right now. How I can end this meeting? Interesting. Okay, so to end this meeting, end meeting